Hear me?
Yeah, what's up, man? Good morning.
Let me check the audio. You don't need to do check. So
Yeah, you're good.
2. Go ahead.
Check. 1, 2, 2, check.
Good. I just want to make sure both audios are coming in.
Okay, sick.
Make sure that if I'm switching. Be a mic check again.
Check. 1, 2, check.
One more time.
33s, 34, 3425, 3475, 3450, check.
You're good. It's sometimes when I change the screen, it'll audio won't carry to the next screen. I need you to run a checklist procedure.
Sure.
Then do you do meditate or hypnosis?
Yeah, I actually did hypnosis right before I joined. And I also listened to it last night, and last night was probably the furthest I've ever gotten. Like, it was difficult at first because it was keeping me awake, kinda, but I kind of embraced that. Like, instead of fighting it, I was just like, all right, let's just fucking listen to the track. And I listened to it like 3 or 4 times on loop. And then on the last loop, like it got me really deep. So much so that I actually fell asleep, and then when I woke up in the morning, it was still playing. And I think that's kind of what we're going for. Yeah.
Okay, so it kept going. That's good. Did it at all? Does any of the audio need to be something louder, quieter?
I don't think so. I was meaning to ask you though, which frequency did you use in that?
It's a delta, but I can't make it sound like the one from the video. I need an audio guy that can replicate it. If
No
anybody's
worries.
messing with audio that can hear this, I need a delta wave file. But thing is, I can't rip that off the internet, otherwise it won't come in
I
right,
see.
because the delta, it's coming in 2 different frequencies.
Sure.
So if somebody what am I fucking doing? Hold on. Somebody got to me. The problem is when I download it, it just when I download that shit. Well, then again, I different. Well, I'll get back to you in a minute. We gotta get set up here.
All right. So you want me looking at this checklist?
You can probably, Ryan, you can probably sit in the other fucking chat. Yeah, so I'm gonna launch Obsidian.
Yeah, and I
If
will
this
tell you
doesn't,
right now, like one of my weak spots in life, which I'm not content with. I want to change this about myself. Is it's very hard for me to multitask thoughts. Um, like I remember in one of your videos you talked about how you were diagnosed with ADHD as a kid and they fucking put you on meth, and I'm the same way. They fucking put me on they put me on Dexedrine at a very young age. Um, and this
there is
sort of shit,
form.
this Obsidian checklist, like this is the shit that I want to be able to do. I want to be able to run through all these thoughts in my head at once, you know?
Okay, so my thing about ADD and all that bullshit is, I think it's bullshit. I think the
Yeah,
system is. I think people are designed to learn different ways.
yeah,
System, some people don't conform to the way the system. Also, focus is a skill.
yeah, yeah, big
I'll
time.
say that much. You have to practice it. That's what meditation is. You're practicing focusing on the breath.
Yeah,
So don't worry about this bullshit where this is going up. If we look at the very top, I need to look at a high time frame. Let's look at a daily. We're still in a range on a daily. Spanning to October, September-ish is where the range starts. We're breaching it. I believe there could be a big blowout. So we know they're breaching the liquidity there. Going to a 30-minute. Range on the 30-minute. Now I'm going to draw some reclaims. There's a partial reclaim taken on the 30-minute. We're not going to rush this if it pukes. And there's another reclaim. A reclaim from 40 all the way to 85s and 30-minute. There's a double bottom. That's a sign of a reversal on the 30-minute. There's a huge pool of liquidity down there. So I think it's going to get pinched and stuck here. We don't know precisely what direction. Coming to the 32nd, somebody gave me some Gex leveled shit. So you guys will probably see. I'm not going to put much weight on that shit. So on a 32nd, I can see that down reclaim. I'm going to chop it up. Sections on the 32nd. It looks like there was news. Remark it. So we have a reclaim down, a reclaim down, a reclaim down. Here. So we're, according to this, we're in a downtrend, but the last pivot was a high time frame. Double bottom. So that to me is a long bias right here. They're breaching into the long. So next we're gonna go into the 10-second, and you can go. You can, if you'd like. Just look at your charts. Let's see what the 10 set. We still need context. You can put the chart away. Slight reclaim below us. Are they going to fake out is the question. Faking out 2 straight days. Into the reclaim. So they pushed this reclaim up above us. There was a lot of, due to the nature of how, like, where things have rotated. You can hear, Ryan, you should be able to hear me in both. By recorded. Huge pullback. I point. Just focusing. They're leaving signs of a continuation. What's interesting is there's this fucking high put level up here with a lot of open end. Wonder how that's gonna. The psych price though.
So I'm just on sim right now. I'm thinking longs near 40s if they can blow through this liquidity area. And then I want to see them show signs of taking it back. I'm gonna try 48.50 or 40.50. Filled.
Oh, I don't like that. I want you to take a. There's a reason I don't like that.
So I took that from break even. Yeah.
Good job. So the reason that they were compressed walking up, it was kind of like, as it was going up, it was kind of like channeling up.
Mm-hmm.
That pullback on 40 was them breaking.
Okay.
That's why I don't like. But either way. Very good exit though. Interesting though, they did puke off that 50. And you should guess you can talk and
I like that it's stalling here, although I think it's too late to get short. I would have liked
I
maybe
wouldn't do that
33s.
either, just because there's too much reclaim down.
Sure.
What we can see is they are taking some full reclaims back. Now there's a reclaim right below us and they're chipping at it. So I could see it longing here, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I would have tried that 32. Now it's kind of hemorrhaging. There's your 35.
Wow, good call,
Really
dude.
not.
You're seeing shit. You're seeing shit that I'm not seeing, and it's so interesting.
So if you're looking at the list, there's two things there. Are they taking reclaims on the left?
Yep.
And are they slip raging? Yes and yes.
Okay.
Yes, and they're taking partials. They're taking, so far they're taking the current price action reclaims. So reclaim plays are on deck.
Okay.
As of now.
Yeah, and in that particular instance, we had a reclaim and a mean reversion. Yeah, this fucking volatility's here to stay, man. I gotta learn to trade this shit.
be a bit looser. You need to be very. It's just like low volatility though. You need to be very particular.
Yeah.
Like I don't want you to just go, oh, I like this. I need you to know why you like it.
Yeah.
Now they're not taking some of the downside reclaim. They just left a big old honker. Not sure if you're looking at a lot of stocks. Might be helpful to. Are you actually making execution decisions off stocks?
Not recently since the volatility kicked up. But like
Then
last week I was.
And yes. If you're not, it's just too fast for you to even be able to really do that.
Yeah.
You should probably clean up your charts a bit.
Sure. Just keep like a 10-second up or something.
Yeah. Hitting this fucking X level or whatever. This has a shitload of open. They went through the reclaim. They went right through that motherfucker. I wonder if there's gonna be a bit of pullback on it. And there's a 500 lot on 50. Oh, not that. We're clear. Relatively clear on what they're doing. Potential continue.
Yeah, let me give you a pulse check real quick.
So you
this
should be attempting to predict a lot of little movement.
Okay. This is my sim journal, so I don't have my tags up. But I would say my calmness is probably medium. I'm still a little rattled from yesterday. Contentment, I would say, is also medium, which is why I'm paper trading right now. But I think my patience is pretty solid. I would say that's green. But I'm confused. I don't.
Favor. Slow down your breath. Sleeping. Breathe like you're sleeping. Breath down. Look at the charts, though.
Yep.
Breath down. Sleeping. Shallow breathe. Sleeping in your body right now. You're sleeping in your body as you're watching the screen, slowing the breath down. It's what snipers do. To have total breath control. Focusing on the price action and breath. Taking your focusing on the breath, total sleeping. Focusing on the price act. If you wait long enough, there will be a clarity. Wait. Session down. breath slow. Through the nose, shallow breathing. Chest rising. Focus more on your sleeping. Huge dump. We know that was bound to happen. Partial reclaim above us. See if they take this low. Focusing on your breath. How are you feeling? Feel still slight agitation towards today?
I feel calmer.
Huh?
I feel calmer, but not entirely, but I do feel.
What's agitating? Tell me exactly what you're.
I feel necessity.
Necessity?
Not for money, but for proving myself. To prove to myself that I can do this.
Let's not look at the screens from. Pull out the delta wave. Pull out a delta wave and a thunder storm. Okay?
Yeah.
I want us to get totally there. Need you to be totally locked in soon. So you saying necessity to proving yourself.
Alright.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Alright. Dial in the audio to where you can hear me. Not looking at the screen. Eyes. Sing. You could listen to me. Focus. Sound of my voice. Good place. Relaxing. Sound. You're in the distance. Self slipping into a place of change. Going into the place of professional trading. You are now marking on work takes. We're going through the process of forging you a professional trader. We'll go through many of the processes. You'll have folds inside of you, Catan, being forged over and over. Going from a weak, brittle piece of metal, a highly forged steel. Going through the process. Every time there's an issue. Mental issues you feel, simply, I'm forged. It is time to be pounded by the hand. Heated up and forged. Each time we go through one of these processes, we become stronger. Necessary. Focusing on the breath, feeling relaxed. The sound of my voice. World around. Nothing matters other than this moment right now. thing that matters. Being place, rain and dirt, feeling the rain washing everything away from you. Washing, move yourself away. You do not need to proving fallacy. I need to prove anything. To do, just show up. Try. That is it. Success is a marker of you trying. Under in the rain all around you. Everything happening. Good. Accepting the fact that you yourself becoming relaxed. Listen to the sound of the thunder and the rain. Slipping into a deep place of relaxing. That you're here to just trade. You're here to wait for a moment of clarity. Total clarity. That is the only job you have. Feeling the rain washing away the need to prove to prove something. You are a professional. Professional, not prove any. Simply exist. Simply exist in the market, waiting for total clarity. It is you, patience. Not battling each other, but because the thunder striking all around you. Feeling the rain dropping on your body. Feeling a fire rising. Feeling yourself become one with your patience. Feeling yourself being one with it. Putting the market on like a suit. Fine tailored suit. One with. Wear it until you feel very comfortable. Feel comfortable, you know you, but you need clarity. This is the most important. Focus, clarity. The rain washing away any thoughts that do not serve you. Any. You are now transitioning to a place of being distinct, being one with the mark. Is it coming to a place of simplicity, taking away the complexities of your thought? You're being forged into a professional trader, letting the rain shed away and wash doubts you have. More confident, feeling the fire burning inside. You are rising to professional trading. Self lighting up. Back into the room. Opening your eyes. Just distinct. Self a moment. Live slight relaxation. Go ahead and relax. I'm gonna let the cat out. I'll be back.
Yeah.
you feeling?
I feel better. I feel like I don't. I feel like I don't have that pit in my stomach, and I feel like you kind of nailed the hammer on the head. Where it's like you just gotta show up. That's all anyone's expecting.
Alright, let's look at the screen. Taking some they're still on an up trajectory. I think that double bottom really set it off. There's still a bunch. We're in a big ass reclaim cluster.
I feel something. I feel like I have edge here. I feel like this is my price action, and it's
Switch to your account. Switch to your account. Just talk you. Focus. Tell me what. Focusing. Waiting for the right moment. Watching the price action shimmy. Waiting till it speaks to you. Tapping in. Focusing. One with. Letting the price action talk to you just right. Place where oh, it is completely okay. Execute.
It's the beginning of a large downward move, and I'm not trying to FOMO long into this. I want to wait to see how it plays out. We have a lot of reclaim below us. We have a lot of reclaim and a lot of liquidity areas.
They took a partial reclaim of us. We're taking this entirety of this reclaim below. Almost.
I'm going to take a mental trade, short 64.50. Alright, I think that would have filled me right there. Eat some drawdown. I think I'd cut it here.
Just a pulse check. Just
Yep.
a pulse check. Not there yet. Used myself. Waiting.
I like that we just
Left the
invalidated.
backside. Backside right. They seem to be slipping a lot, where they are taking a lot of these claims. They left 2 reclaims backside. That is a sign of down move.
Yeah, potential change in character here.
Towards 50. Might be a good idea to wait for them to like really put. Don't try to catch the pullback. Let the pullback first.
Is it possible for you to move your mic a little closer to your mouth?
It's pretty close.
Alright, no worries. I think it's just Discord. It sometimes cuts off what you're saying.
Can you crank up the volume on your PC?
Yeah, let me do that.
Back in the 50s. I'll do a high time frame check. It's either way. Certainty. What I do now.
I like that we're chop walking up here. I might try a mental trade here, 50-50.
I went long. Only got a tick before that blast up, which is okay.
Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good read.
Kind of stalled on me a lot. I think they could pull back in. It's not. I don't feel like really good about that, but it's the nature of the uncertainty and what I see in the price action. I could be a pull back. See. Now they did take a backside recon. So they might go in fake out mode. I'm trying to be tied up. faking out a lot here. You gotta push here. See on this 3-second.
I'm gonna try a mental trade here. 62. Maybe 62.50. I think it's gone though. So I'm a little too slow on these moves. So let's just say I got filled there. Let's say I kept the order open. 62.50. I want to see us break this slip range. I like that we've been invalidating the reclaims to the downside.
Very imperative to actually get slip. It's doing here heavily. Oh, there's fake outs.
I don't think I would cut here. I'd probably still hold this because we're just playing out the slip range. And I feel pretty confident that we're going to go into that reclaim in 70s. And I might be looking to cut it here. It looks like downward compression. Yeah, I'd probably cut it here for break even on that reject.
Yeah, you need to be scalping chunks.
Yeah.
You don't want to be. ATX is good. Whatever. If you can get it to work right away, that's even better. They're definitely slipping. It's just an uncertainty. The market's very uncertain. It's so important to get into to be slipping in. You're gonna have an instant edge, which I've made the mistakes multiple times not doing that. I would not go for a breakout on.
Might take 60-50 mentally just to play the slip range out.
If you're gonna trade into it, you gotta scalp it though. You need.
Yeah.
If it ain't hitting you right away and it's struggling,
Yeah, I'd
like
probably
you just
cut
need
it
to
here.
take momentum pops. Huh?
I'd probably cut it here if I was long 60-50.
Kind of like pressing this liquidity zone. We may be setting up into a range overall. Could rotate potentially 40s or some shit like. Excuse me. Active. Interesting. You got this node on. To me, that looks like staying in between. They took a partial reclaim low, a partial up top. To me, it just looks like we might range up here. But I want to get in as close to the edge of this as possible. So that would mean that pivot below 50. If I was to try this out.
I'm trying mental trade at 50-25 long.
Yeah, I'm gonna F you for just a moment.
Yep.
How did that trade go? And I deafen you because I don't want you to know what I'm with
Yeah.
my trades. I don't want what I'm doing to influence you.
No, me neither. With that mental trade, I probably would have cut it at that local low, like 46. And yeah, I appreciate that, man, because I don't want that to influence me either. Although I do appreciate your insight, you know. Like I'm trying to.
if I'm like I traded here, I traded there, and then hear me fighting, try it too.
Yeah, I want to replicate your system, but I also want you to see my system, you know.
Well, Miller trades a lot like me, but he's doing it in different spots. Sometimes we'll be in the same area.
Yeah.
It's 50 slipping foots, but then again, see, they're putting it into the And my thinking is they might turn it into a range down here. They're kind of breaching the low section. There's still quite a bit of reclaim here. It's kind of being invalidated at this.
Mm-hmm.
I did test that theory and I did scalp it. Now things are shifting drastically. There could be a sustained down move. Like. See what kind of pullback that. Woo. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm definitely working. If I'm working, it's gonna be tough for you. Like if I'm like on the edge of my seat, you just have to be very, very quick.
Yeah.
This is kind of like why I like slower markets a little bit better, because you can do shit. Here, that's not quite the case. You need to be very. You can't be complacent. You can't get lazy on the trade. You can't let it flounder, fuck around.
Yeah, there's more opportunity, but you really got to work for it. It's not going to come easy.
Now I'm done. I'm gonna keep sitting with you. 41.65.
I'm going to do a mental trade, 39.50. To the long
I'll start
side.
putting you in a trade, so I'm gonna start having you trade. I just tell you, okay?
All right. Is it okay if they're sim?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, the thing is, just because volatility is high, this is a specific flavor of high.
Okay.
It's not just a type of volatility you can't. Well, there are going to be times where you can deal with it, but market's pretty undecided. You is Epos. I like looking at my second. Pull up here. Get these news. I'm actually going to turn off reclaim study. Just not away. Okay.
What I might do real quick is I'm gonna join on the Discord. Go to Discord browser. Um, just to see if your audio is a little bit more uninterrupted in Dojo.
Yeah, the problem. So it's cutting out and shit.
Yeah.
All right. All right. How about you put your second? Have your second account in here.
Okay, that's a lot better. Can you still hear me?
Yes. So keep your second account in here.
Yeah, that's much
Mute
better.
the OnlyFans account. Hey, I don't know. Wait. Whose server fucking muted me?
Me. Sorry, I'll
Check.
unmute you.
Mic check. Ryan, did you just server mute me?
That was me. Sorry.
Yeah, leave that on. Don't server mute. Oh, you server muted. I need you to do a.
Yeah, I just regular
I need
muted.
you to do to where you are muting it.
Yeah, I got you. So I can only hear you in Dojo right now, and it's a lot better.
Okay, I need you to just go to the OnlyFans account and just right-click it and just like turn. Turn the volume the user volume all the way down on it.
Okay.
So you shouldn't be hearing an echo.
No, no echo.
Alright, the problem with that audio is, and if any of the other prop guys are having problems, you need to put your secondary account in Dojo. On these cases, it wouldn't be better to follow micro price action pattern, not necessarily. The smaller time frame you're running, without higher time frame read, the bigger stops you're gonna take. You need to have total control of reading all of it. Yeah, I mean, the micro price action in this type of volatility, a lot of it is a little bit too much noise. If you're real finicky and you're like letting every dip and rip fuck with you, you're gonna lose money. You have to be going for slightly larger trades. You can't operate on the noise at that level, because any like slight pullback or whatever is gonna fuck you. So when we are looking at the 3 second here, we can see they are putting in a trend. It's in an uptrend. I want you to you're gonna be considering a long. We're gonna be aggressive.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a different way of trading, and if you guys never experience high volatility, it's a whole like learning trading all over again. You gotta understand, like, these 5-point moves are like 3 ticks and low volatility. Alright, so they're blasting every fucking reclaim.
Yeah, holy fake out.
Go ahead, go long.
Okay.
44.
44 in.
Get ready to cut it. I want you to just take it out.
Okay. It's a little late on that. I got filled 41.25. It's like a 10 tick loss.
I want you to get ready to take it again. Go for it.
Okay.
If you can, get in on a pullback. Let it dump first, then take it.
I already got in.
Let
45.
it come down first. Right there. Now start getting in. Right. Right here. Are you in?
Yeah.
What price?
I averaged. I got 44.63 is my average.
Okay. Hold it. I want you to hold it. They're going to probably push this up a reclaim. If they don't, do it right this minute. I need you to get ready to cut it. Get out of it.
Got it. 44.25.
So you got a few ticks?
Yep.
We're not touching it. That was 2 times. We're done. You can see they have a reclaim above and below. They're fucking gonna slip. They're probably gonna slip range here, so you might be able to grease it 43s, but let it start rotating back up first.
All right, I'll try 43.25, 43.50, filled 43.50.
You need to cut it for a break even if it doesn't go. All right. You should just flatten it. That was a little. Wait, are you still in it?
No, I got out 42.
Okay.
5 tick loss.
Sorry. I want you to go short here.
Okay.
Right now.
42.25, 44.
Hold it to the bottom of the range.
Didn't get filled on
Pop
it.
it out. Pop it out.
Yeah, I never got filled
Did
on
you get
that.
it? Huh?
I never got
Never
filled.
filled on it?
No, 44.25.
That would have recouped those 2 losses. That's okay. It's alright. So this is really turning into something else. There's a reclaim above us, above 40s. I don't want you to go for it yet. I just want you to prepare.
Mm-hmm.
Let it pop back a little bit.
39.
30.
Got it.
If it struggles, you're going to break even on it. Struggling.
Got it. 1 tick win.
Good job. You might jam it through here. Let it pull back again.
$39.50.
You got in?
Yeah.
Shit. What price?
$39.50.
Okay, I want you to, when it comes back, I want you to break even on it. It went too far.
Got to break even.
Good job. Good job. You see how that slapped?
Yeah.
Okay. Something's happening. We might be on another down move. Look for a pullback, go short. Let the pullback happen first.
Try 37. Alright, filled 37. It's maybe not enough of a pullback for this kind of volatility.
Get out for wait. Get out.
Got
Get
it.
out.
2 tick win.
Damn it. It's alright. That's what I was expecting. It's okay. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Oh, man. That would have been it. Something's happening, though. We're getting a fucking shift in the matrix. Hey, if this pulls back really hard, I want you to short it.
Okay.
That was probably your pullback. I need to. We're going to 700s most likely. I need you to look for either. Yeah, it's kind of like I don't want you to jump in it yet. Any slight pullback.
15 filled.
Running major liquidity. Wait for this.
Yep, still
Wait
holding.
for the stall. Wait. Get ready to get in short. Wait. Let it keep creeping. Go now. Short.
Okay, got it.
19s.
19.
All right, cut it. Flat.
Got it out. 4 tick loss.
It's all right. Retry.
Okay. Bidding 20 or ask 20, maybe 1950. All right, 1850 filled.
You got. It's getting a little goofy on you. You still in it?
Yep.
Keep holding it. That might have needed to take a break even there. I'm sure probably how do you take that break even? Watch it go now. Are you still in it?
Yep.
All right. If you're in it, run it. Run it to 700s. It is really aggressively choppy, which I don't like. This thing needs to be melting down, and this is telling me something else is happening. It might be a good idea to reposture. Still in it?
Yep.
All right, then. If they don't bust out 16s, I need you to cancel it or get out. They need to run 16. There you go. This would be a good place to bankroll your losses.
Sure.
Did
So
you do it?
I might try 1450, 1475. There, 1475.
Did it fix a lot of the losses?
Fix some of them, definitely not all of them. So about halfway to break even.
Just let it do its thing. If it goes, that's all right. It's kind of like rising a little too much, man.
Yeah.
They're leaving a wake of. See, this you don't chase it. See, when you. Okay, they just took a full reclaim back. 3 second. .30-minute ain't even fucking tell me what the fuck's over here. We could have a massive run low still. You might be able to get a continuation 1150s, but as I spoke, it's too late. Don't get it on the bottom of one of these sweepers.
Yeah.
But I just want you to keep a continuation short in mind. Let's see what kind of pullback they got. Oh man. They're digging. See if they can take this reclaim all the way on the up end. If they can't, go ahead and get ready to do short on a slight of shimmy in the 875s, 850s.
850 filled.
Okay. This is very aggressive, so you need to be like defensive as fuck.
Yep.
See how they need to blow 6s, otherwise. Here we go. If it come back one more time, you need to be out. Break even though. I want you to ride it to break even.
Cut it there. 1 tick loss.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, it might have been too premature to get out there.
Not necessarily. I mean, that's hindsight.
Sure.
The best trades work right away. See if they can take this reclaim they left behind. If they take this reclaim just above us right now, they're taking it. That's telling us that something's changing. See, if you were still in that and you were trying to ride it, you'd be getting blown out.
Yeah.
Let them just like kind of unwind. They may take this lower reclaim back. But the problem is if you go 9s, it could go if you go 9s short, it needs to work right the fuck now. And that's a lot of flirting. Did you take that?
No. It's too
Okay.
too wacky right there.
You do not short it here because the way the price action's starting to flatten out a little. We are channeling lower. See the angle of attack starting to flatten out. It could continue. Starting to take some of these reclaims back, but they're leaving trace amounts. You can try to hit it here. Let it get tight. This is very aggressive.
For 375. Filled.
It needs to work. If it keeps backing up on you, you have to be defensive. You have to be defensive. You might get quads. You have to be defensive.
Yep.
You have to be defensive. Did you
Out.
pull it?
2 ticks.
For a win?
Loss.
Ah, shit. So that does add up. I need you to try to really not let those little micro moves.
Get
You'll
those
see
break
the
evens.
defensive posturing. You're gonna be fighting, dude. This is not gonna be easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely tell. I'm so fucking glad I'm on sim right now, dude. This I think this would be killing me if I was on live. And I kind of made that decision early in the day. I was like, I don't think I should be trading live today. At least not until like I have proven my clarity. And so far I haven't. Like I don't think I've found any clarity today. Which is okay. Like I'm fine with that. You know, it takes practice. It's gonna take a long time before I start to find clarity in these kinds of sessions.
When you're scratching and shit, when I'm telling you to get out, I need you to do your best to lock in out like a tick.
Okay.
Or break even. That's gonna add up and buffer you a little bit.
Sure.
They may rip this motherfucker straight to the moon here. Let's see if they take a partial. See how they're not taking this full down reclaim?
Yeah.
Now, it still has a slight lower high thing going on for it, which in my opinion, they could be getting defended on. There's a slip range here. I want you to go for the long.
Okay.
It might be a little late.
Wait for a shimmy back here.
Remember, don't wait. Let it happen first and make sure that
Filled 1225.
you got 1225. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it, hold it. I want you to hold it to 16 even. Get ready. And I don't want you to get out exactly at 16. I want you to not sit in the queue. I want you to see if it overshoots. But cover the Dom with your mouse. And if it stalls it, get out. But if it overjams, chase it and get out. You're at 1225?
Yep.
Fuck. Alright. I didn't tell you. That's okay. Let the pullback happen.
Yeah, it's a good pullback. I like that pullback.
Let that pullback happen. If it comes back to you, I want you to be defensive. Okay? Now cover 16s, but if it goes... get out!
Got it, 1575.
Did you recoup the losses?
Let's see, closer. So I'm 100 closer to break even after those small
Okay.
losses.
I really want one of those brain chips that fucking... where it executes when I think it. Because there's like delay going into my fingers, you know?
Yeah, me too. Like when I heard you say that, it took me about half a second to place the order, which is too long.
Yeah, it's tough to trade vicariously through guys like with Greg. It would be like, alright, yeah, and it's like shit.
Yeah.
These Gex levels or whatever, this guy custom programmed this shit. beyond Gex. These nodes are kind of interesting. Oh, it gave me 5 new messages.
I like along here. I'm gonna try 1575. I don't think it's gonna fill me though. It might be gone already.
I would.
Yeah, I pulled that.
I'd be careful with that.
Yeah, especially since it just invalidated the reclaim above us. Failed to take it back.
Are you in it?
No, I'm out. I didn't take it. I
Hold
pulled
on,
it.
one of my cats are tripping. Give me a second.
You good?
Okay. Let them kind of fuck around for a minute. Like, I think that's the thing. There was like a moment where we kind of know what's going on and shit. It's fallen out of that.
Yeah, it was very brief, and it's very interesting for me to observe that last week before this volatility kicked off, like I could afford to play these pullbacks, but now because the volatility is so high and that we're downtrending, if I'm getting long on a fucking 10-point pullback, like that's too much momentum against me. It's just gonna blow me out.
Like it went up 20 points just now. Like, you know.
Yeah.
We're starting to slip range here. I think you can play. Hold on. What the fuck? Did something hit the wire?
Let's see.
Something must have hit the wire.
Pull up Twitter.
Anybody?
No, I don't see anything.
That went up so fast it broke Sierra, but Jigsaw's still working. Don't fuck with this. Almost 40 points. Really? Putin's talking peace. Hold on.
Yeah, Putin.
There's a couple FOMC speakers today too. You got one at 10:45, and then you got our good buddy Jerome at 12:30. So that could be part of the volatility today.
Let me see what unusual whales. That was definitely.
Check. Trump speaking at 11.
Well, that doesn't matter. This move happened for some reason. You know?
Yeah, okay, some Fed fucking guy speaks. It's gonna be crazy like this all fucking forever.
Like somebody said, well, that move was ridiculous,
Yeah.
unless it was just auction market theory.
Breaking news: Putin is said to be ready to agree Ukraine truce with conditions. And that was 54
The
seconds
Putin
ago.
thing that he just said, Ukraine peace or some shit? Who knows?
Yeah, 54 seconds ago.
That's what it was. Damn, they rotated that 50, which was a high node.
Imagine the fucking slippage you'd eat on that if you were short. That's an account blower right there.
Let it settle in.
This could be reclaim invalidation here. I like that we just defended 21s. Let's see if they can hold it. Yeah, it's looking like they're gonna take it back
They
here.
try to take that reclaim back. I want you to prepare for that. I want you to go ahead and probe on a shimmy back. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
I already got in 22-25.
Be defensive, be defensive. Hold it. Hold it, 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 hold it. Take it out at 15s. Heavy stall, take it here.
Okay, 1750.
Did you recoup your loss?
Yeah, I'm break even on the day.
I think we should end that. If you want to continue to play, Miller, if you can hear me, maybe you can start pushing, drilling with them.
Oh no, man. Ah, fucking day was horrible for me.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Under 60-week commissions down. So I got destroyed, man. In the last like 5 minutes, like that huge move, I just couldn't handle it.
You mean he blew you out?
Yeah, that rip to the upside with the news.
You
I
were
was
short
short
when it went?
before the move, obviously. So nah.
Alright, don't. Look, Monday's another day. It's just not worth. It's a regime shift, and you guys have not traded this.
Yeah.
Most likely, unless you've experienced it before. How long have you traded Miller?
What?
What year did you start?
Trading futures or
Yeah.
1 year ago?
Okay. And what did you say about yourself, Chronic?
Yeah, futures 1 year ago.
Alright. It's gonna be. Just keep in mind, it's like you guys are gonna be relearning.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
It's all right.
I think it's a victory that I didn't lose more money today on the eval. So I'll take that for what it's worth.
Yeah. Mike Bellafury says when the regime shifts, you're gonna learn over again. You're gonna have to start over. So.
Yeah, and I think it might be wise on Monday, like if this continues, which there's no sign that it's not, I'll probably switch to micros on the eval. Just so I can just so I'm not pushing myself, just so I can breathe a little bit, and I can actually take time to learn the price action instead of focusing on the P&L, you know. Because I want to take those wide stops, dude. Like, I want a fucking 20 tick stop, 25 tick stop. I don't want to be hugging
I
these
need
trades
you-
for 12, you know.
I feel like when you're entering and you just are kind of just getting in. I feel like you're just not. Some of your ideas are sound, but as far as today goes, some of the entries you wanted to take on your own, I just feel like you're just getting in.
Yeah, and the thing about low VIX is, like, I can do that and manage the trade and get out if it's not working. Like, I can afford to take shitty trades. But in this, it's like, if I take a shitty trade, I'm going to get blown out for fucking 15, 20 ticks. And I can't manage it, you know? Yeah, I can, but it's a lot fucking harder. Like, I got to be locked in, you know?
Absolutely, you're really, and at least for me, somehow I managed to trade through you, which there's latency and get you to break even. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're really that one I told you to keep cutting and you kept holding it. I mean, fair play on that. I think there's a time when you need to disconnect from what I'm saying because you're feeling or seeing something.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta be defensive, man. You
Yeah.
gotta be protecting yourself in this.
Yeah, I'm glad I learned that lesson today. Like I think a session is a good session if you learn something, and I think my biggest takeaway today is that, like, I'm not being defensive enough. I'm getting out of trades for 4 or 5 tick loss when, like, I could be taking it for a break even, because that's what high VIX is. Like, high VIX lets you take break evens, but you just got to be quicker. You got to be fucking lightning fast, you know.
And that's the thing. You do not want to try to catch. You need to let it go first on the pullback, and then when you see that it could be rotating, make that decision.
Yeah.
Because if you're catching and it goes clean through you, I mean
You're
toast.
fucked. Yeah, you're fucked.
So it's really an intense fight. You can't slouch. You gotta understand, like, these 8 tick layups and shit like that, or these 10 tickers. This is like getting a tick, and this is like getting a tick and shit VIX.
Yeah.
What's happening is the trade ideas are not fucking working very well, so you're able to lock in like 12 or 8. So it's essentially you're grinding ticks, but it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah.
Like, if you were to tick compress a DOM or some shit, it would look exactly the same as it always has.
Yeah.
But that's not a good idea to do. So there you go.
Yeah, good session, man. I appreciate you hanging out with me, because
Yeah, you need to kind of review that and look at it and study it.
yeah, I'll pour over my my recording.
Like, I need you to, like, understand, try to figure out what I'm saying to you, why.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that this weekend. I'll give it a couple listens over.
Alright. I'll see you guys.
Yeah, sounds good, man. I got work in an hour, so I'll catch you on Monday.
You back at
See you guys.